Hi everyone, this is your girl LaFay, and I am visiting Georgia State Parks, and today I am at the Sweetwater Creek State Park in Lithia Springs. Sweetwater Creek Park is a hiking and Civil War era mill that can be found just west of Atlanta. It has lovely lakes that welcomes angles to cast a line and paddlers to rent a variety of boats. They do welcome pets, and today I will be taking you along. Now, Sweetwater Creek Park, it is consisted of 2,549 acres. Of course, I will not be walking all those acres, but I will show you some highlights of the park. We'll visit a few lakes. We will go on some of the trails, and we will get to see some of the beautiful views in nature that Sweetwater Creek State Park has to offer. So I am excited to take you all along with me. So let's go. So on this 2,249 acres at Sweetwater Creek State Park, they do have 10 yurts. They have 5 tent campsites. There are also a 215-acre lake, which we will get a chance to view that lake. Right now I am just panning where you come in. Just wanted to show you they have plenty of parking, and to access Sweetwater Creek State Park, you will pay a parking fee once you enter the area. Now we're going to take a walk over to the visitor center and the museum, and we'll talk more about that once we get over there. But in the background I hear some firing going on, so I believe there is like a firing range, but we will see once we get over there. I am not sure if it is part of the state park, but we will check that out. So as we are entering this area, we're heading over to the visitor and the museum center. As you can see, this is a perfect time to visit the state parks because the fall foliage, it is out, so the leaves have started to change color, and that makes it so beautiful because you have all the different beautiful colors of the greens, the orange, the browns, the yellows, and the red. So I am now entering the Douglas County Film Trail, and of course here at the Sweetwater Creek State Park, this was the film trail for a variety of movies and TV shows, to include the Avengers Infinity War, which is one of my favorite movies. I actually am an Avengers fan, so I love anything that Avengers put out. So that is exciting to be actually walking on that film trail. You can also explore the other Douglas County film. You can explore more of the Douglas County Film Trail at exploredouglascountygeorgia.com. So here's the deal. I set out to go on the trail, realized I had on the wrong shoes, so I am walking back to my car to put on the right shoes for the trails. So this is not quite what I wanted to wear for hiking, but it's much better than the shoes I had on before. I would have preferred a little bit better hiking shoes, but until I get a pair, we're gonna go with these. They're better than the shoes I just taken off, so let's go. This is the Georgia State Parks and Historic Site, and I am currently, show you where I am. I am right, let's see, where are we? Right here at the Sweetwater Creek Park off I-20 going into Atlanta. So as you can see, it's just west of Atlanta. So I've just left the visitor center in the museum, and now I am going on the red trail of the Sweetwater Creek. As you can see, there's the red diamond here. And I'll just tell you a little bit about the red trail as we're walking along, and then we'll pick it up. It is a half-mile trail, and there are plants and animals that can be found along the banks of a river that is called the riparian forest. Sweetwater Creek is a typical small river in Georgia's Piedmont. It occasionally flooded, but the plants and animals in the forest are affected by wetness, scarring, and deposition of sediments and floodwater nutrients. So early morning, which we are in early afternoon, or just before sunset, is a good time to see ducks and wading birds. I did see some ducks earlier, so when we go back to the lake, we will look for those ducks. But right now, we're just going to take a walk along the red trail, and we may actually do a little bit of the yellow trail. Not sure we get on the white trail, but let's go. So today it is a quiet day because it is in the weekday. It is the middle of the week, so there are not many people on the trail. It's so beautiful out here. It is very quiet, but it's nice and peaceful, but at the same time you can hear the birds and a little bit of the wildlife. I'm not an expert with wildlife, so I don't know what I hear, but it still sounds nice. You see a few people walking through on the trail, as I mentioned before. You probably see some in the video, but again, they're in the trees. I can see them. It is a little rough, so you do have to watch your step, which is why I wanted to go back and change my shoes. There are roots and everything from the trees, a little bit of decay, so you definitely want to have on some good shoes. As I mentioned before, I wished I had on some hiking shoes, but this is fine. It's doing the job. You know, the good thing about walking these trails, as I mentioned before, it is good exercise. Find you one of these state parks, take the trail. Oh, look at the squirrel. Look at him. Here I am coming to the, it's not an end, but I've come into to where I have to make a decision whether I want to go left or right. And I am going to go right, but right in front of me, which, let's go a little bit left because I do want you to see this creek. We're going to go back this way because I have a surprise for you at the end of the red trail. Bench here that you can just sit like so and just enjoy the creek and the views. So peaceful out here. I just wanted to show you all this. One thing that many of you may be thinking, yes, they do. I know many of you have had that thought on your mind when you saw me enter this trail. So there's your answer. Yes, they are out here. There is a bridge there, and if I remember, if I take the bridge and cross over the bridge, I would then be on the yellow trail. And there's some areas there. So when I come back, I may take the bridge and go over there for a minute, but we will see. I must say again, I just love the red diamonds, or the diamonds that let you or remind you what trail you're on to, so you don't panic and think that you're lost. So I told you all that I had a surprise for you at the end of the trail, and here it is, the meal. So I wanted to come up here so I could get a better shot from up here. So this is the factory, and it was a 5-story factory said to be taller than any other building in Atlanta. The windows flare outward on the inside of the factory walls to emit as much as light as possible. The interior was whitewashed to reflect incoming light, Open flame light sources were not allowed inside the factory for fear of fire. The mirror rays funneled water into the arch of the west face of the building. As you can see it down there, it flowed through the factory and out the arch on the creek side. So let me see if I can zoom in on that arch where the water just flowed in. You see it just a little bit. It's right there inside that fence area. And the water turned a 45,000 pound, 16-foot water wheel resembling a large barrel placed on its side that provided the energy that ran machinery shafts, gears, and leather belts distributed throughout the building. So this is the factory, and that's just the ruins of the factory. It is closed today, so I cannot get closer inside there, but this is a very good view. Oh my God, and look how beautiful that is. Such beauty. This factory, the New Manchester and Sweetwater Manufacturing Company. Look how big this building is. I mean, you can't really appreciate it. I am trying to get as much as I can, but I just want you to see. Look at that. Just from another angle. I do wish I had on the right shoes where I could really climb these rocks, but I can still walk along the trail. And as you can see, I am still on the red trail. Let's go through here. It's a little wet in here, but I may be able to get out on some of the rocks. There we go. These shoes are not the best, but I did want to get over here to show you all. Let's see if I can go out just a little bit more. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's a beautiful view. Look at that. So beautiful. The water is so clear. I found me a little bench right here. I think I will sit here and enjoy the views for a little while. Here, I won't go there. There are a few people camping out over there. I'll head back this way. Decisions. This way continue or this way back. I am very adventurous today, but I'm also tired, so I'm going this way back. very hard to get lost here because they have signs and diamonds everywhere. So you shouldn't get lost on the trails. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Even if you went up that way, you would end up back on the trail. I've just arrived back to the visitor center where I started the red trail. I am going to get some water, eat a little snack, and we'll see what happens after this. But I am going to take you all down to the lake. So let's go to the lake. Have you got food on your shoes? The ducks have eaten all my bread. I'm out of bread. Here's the little babies. Oh, look at how cute. They're so cute. Look at those beautiful views. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. They have the paddle boats here, and you can rent these as well. I don't do too much paddle boating. That's work. When I go out on the water, if I can't steer or relax, I'm not going. Water, but as peaceful as it is, it even consumes fire. But it's so peaceful. Okay, everyone, so that concludes my visit to the Georgia State Park. That was the Sweetwater, or that is, I'm still here. As you can see, the lake is behind me. I really enjoyed my day at Sweetwater Creek Park. It is a very nice park. I did get a chance to walk one trail, which was the red trail, and I didn't get another one. But I do have a surprise for you all. I will be staying in a yurt in a few days. That will be a separate video, so you must come back and actually see and spend the night with me actually in the yurt. So I am actually looking forward to taking you all along on that. Again, that is it for today. You all have a great rest of your day, and just remember that I love you and God bless you all. Bye.